ladles and jelly spoons. I bring you this week's edition of SuperNova Pro Blackout. And we got a show. That's all I'm going to say. We got ourselves a program on our hands. Huge main event coming up. We got a tag team championship match coming up. But right now, we got the final boss. Hugo Lazarus. This man has been going at it with Alex Cloud. They're actually tied up 1-1 in their series. I'm pretty sure there will be a rubber match in the future. But as of right now, Hugo Lazarus is in the ring, awaiting his opponent. The current SuperNova Pro Television Champion. He is the bearded beast. He is Bake. Bake has yet to drop that strap. Or it seemed close to dropping that strap since beating Leaga for it. This one's definitely going to be a fun ride. Bake, one of the best to ever do it. That Fist of Solidarity represents Steel City Strong Style. A brand founded by the bearded one. Final boss, bearded beast, and SuperNova Pro Blackout is a go. Let's take down off the standing switch. Hey, these two playing catch-as-catch-can. I thought we had ourselves a stalemate. Bake breaks the stalemate with a neck breaker. Hugo Lazarus is back up on its feet, responds with a neck breaker in kind. There's some music playing. Hugo Lazarus trying to figure out who that could be. Oh my God! Is that was sudden death Steve Taylor. Leveling Hugo Lazarus with the sudden death cutter out of nowhere. They took way too long for the cover, however. What was Steve Taylor doing here? The man we've been trying to get in SuperNova Pro for quite some time just came out here and made a statement. Hugo Lazarus now trying to figure his way to come back. He's definitely got to be feeling the effects of that sudden death cutter. sends Bake out to the playground. A sudden death, Steve Taylor in the building. Came and rocked Hugo Lazarus. Hugo Lazarus, though, on the comeback trail. Nice neckbreaker variation from the final boss. Both men back in the ring. Hugo Lazarus trying to dislocate Bake's entire arm right now. Obviously furious. His match has been interrupted. Steel City Lariat. As if Hugo Lazarus hasn't had enough head trauma for one night. He has a King Hippo punch back on his feet as the final boss. Out of a Hangman's Dragon Sleeper. Usually the precursor. There's the up. And a Orochi Slayer locked in. Bake refusing to tap. Two count. Bake not giving up. Hugo Lazarus standing tall. Getting his brains unscrambled. Huge avalanche in the corner. Snake Eyes, that's a hard two. That's one on the one. Huge big boot. Then a leg drop, brother. Still trying to get over the fact that I just saw a sudden death Steve Taylor and a SuperNova Pro ring. What is his beef with Hugo Lazarus? What is his association with Bake? Punch in the back of the head, and I guess it's time for Hugo Lazarus to leave. Man, get out of here. Ooh, I heard 3 ref sets too. We got ourselves a $2.99 chicken wing special from hell. Bake now back on the assault. Badger sitting to the corner. Eastside Lariat. Oh, we're going coast to coast like butter and toast. Sidewalk slam. Steel City Lariat. Two and a half on that one. Right now, Hugo Lazarus catching all of the paws. And it looks like it's time for him to leave. Man, get out of here. And that's it. Point proven. It was a great match, but that's the moment right there. Steve Taylor came from out of the crowd and just rocked Hugo Lazarus. That sudden death. Seemed like that was the big turning point of the match. It was 99% Bake after that. There's the first man get out of there. I thought it was done. Steel City Lariat. Man, get out of here. And that will do it. But what the hell? As Bake stands victorious. What is Steve Taylor's intentions? Why is he here? And what does he have to do with Hugo Lazarus and Bake? Guess we'll figure that out as the night goes along. But folks, we got a dandy for you right now. Little cruiserweight showdown. Arrow Suzuki, very impressive. The often impressive Arrow Suzuki taking on a cruiserweight champ, Brandon Gates, who has been a busy man. A busy man. On top of retaining Cruiserweight Championship at Unrestricted, he participated in the Cornette Cup down in Blitz. He's not done in Blitz, as well as some other dates, representing the good name of SuperNova Pro Wrestling. So this should be a solid match. Clash of styles a bit. Brandon Gates really not that much of a high flyer. I know he uses the gate crasher. A lot. But Arrow Suzuki, it's in his name. And out comes Arrow Suzuki. This young rookie has been very, very impressive since debuting with us here at SuperNova Pro. Arrow Suzuki related to Hyper Suzuki in some way. I haven't even figured that out. I know they're not brothers because Hyper Suzuki doesn't have any siblings. But what's the correlation between the two? Suzuki pacing, and out comes your cruiserweight champion of the world, Brandon Gates. If you go back and you watch Unrestricted, which I encourage you to do, Brandon Gates, in defending his championship, scored a fall on both of his opponents, one on each. It was a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Got a fall on Eddie Van Hazard and another one on Andres Calderon. Two different ways. Dominated that Cruiserweight Championship match. And the Project Mayhem member taking on Arrow Suzuki tonight. This one is a go. Gates trying to go for the fist. A spinning neck breaker for his troubles. Hold 4. Suzuki trying not to get paid by the hour here. Gets punched in the face for all of his troubles, however. Nice drop kick off the rebound. Arrow Suzuki. Kick to the gut. Brainbuster. Oh. A standing moonsault. Arrow Suzuki looking pretty impressive early. Like I said, this match is early. Knee to the back from Brandon Gates. He can absorb a lot of punishment. He can give a lot of punishment, as you can see right here. Absolutely disrespecting Arrow Suzuki right now. Brandon Gates. And for a Tiger variation, Arrow Suzuki got out. Budokan Rana. I heard that said in the video game, so I tried to say it like that. A punch in the face sends Brandon Gates to the outside. Arrow Suzuki perched up top. What kind of utter nonsense are you trying to create right here? Corkscrew moonsault. Brandon Gates back up, avoiding the strikes. Both men back in the ring. Brandon Gates, nice elbow to the chest and the nipple, letting y'all know he's okay. He's okay. Gut wrench. Oh, Suzuki with the give up. The drop kick for all of his troubles, however. I guess we're both playing catch as catch can right now. European uppercut, only European. That should be some sort of violation. And Strike Fest 2019 has commenced. And now it's Suzuki getting sent to the playground. Going to the face. Whoa! Nice hip toss. Oh, just knees to the face from Brandon Gates. And one for good measure. Brandon Gates just out here just stomping the boy right now. Suzuki, though, back on his feet. Ooh, gotcha. They might want to get this one back into the ring. Suzuki got Gates in. Suzuki gets himself in. And the stomps will commence. For a moment, Gates getting back on his feet. Blocks a shot. Low drop kick. Takes the legs out. Suzuki, though, got a counter for you. We're just going counter for counter. Oh, we were. Gates going for that power bomb. Turn to a victory roll. Gates kicking out at one. Dragon. Snapdragon even. And now Suzuki taking a page out of Gates' book with the stomps to the face. Just disrespectful. Jawbreaker counter, though. Gates, sick brainbuster. Goes for the cover. 2.5. Suzuki trying his best to hang up in there. Tanahashi takedown. Oh. Perfectly set up. The Gate Crasher. It has another name. 2.5. And Gates feeling himself right now. Went for the kick, blocked, mushroom stomp. Gates said, I got you stopped right here. Went for the forearm, though. We're going counter for counter. Running Liger bomb. 2 count. Arrow Suzuki taking it to Brandon Gates right now. The air cutter. 2.5, maybe even 2 3/4. And Arrow Suzuki doing something that not many other cruiserweights have been able to do. And that's what Brandon Gates, in a bad situation, a situation where he might lose. Super kick. Gates fighting the low drop kick. Desperation maneuvers right now. Method of mayhem out of nowhere. Suzuki, though, ate it. Oh, he was going up top. You knew he was going for that aerial ace. Brandon Gates, smart. Corkscrew missed. But Suzuki still, ooh, Roadhouse. These two are running on nothing but adrenaline and hope right now. How Suzuki is even on his feet is beyond me. A stomp on that elbow. Guess we won't be using that anytime soon. Those men back in the ring, and up pops Suzuki. Brandon Gates, very smart. Whoop. Went for the shot though, missed. Knee to the face. Boot to the head. Spinning heel kick. Gates up. Air cutter. Arrow Suzuki got a running start on that one. And takes the win. Gets the pinfall on the Cruiserweight champ. And Arrow Suzuki. What is going on here? Is this Bizarro World? The usually honorable Suzuki stomps out the champ. I guess when you make a statement, you gotta have an exclamation point. And that was the exclamation point, folks. This tag team match, though, coming up. Pits Bro Canada and the Hellfire Club. This one will determine the number one contenders for the tag team titles. Whoever the champ may be after tonight. Because we got a huge one. Adrenaline Underground. Cash. Richards. Defending their tag team championships tonight. Against the young, hungry Lions of Next Gen, Pete Young and Zal Washington. So that's going to be good. All right, now we're setting up some contenders. Folks, if you're tuning in after the sport ball game, if your team won, congratulations. If not, better luck next year. I know my team wasn't even close. Caught all kinds of L's. Didn't even make the playoffs. But there's always next year, hopefully. Possibly. Not even sure. Also, I don't have any programming notes for the week for the rest of the triad. No, we have Voltage maybe tomorrow night. We'll air it maybe the next night. I'm not quite sure. But that's that. This is this. And out comes DeMar Bennett, Vaughn Carter, Bro Canada. The inaugural SuperNova Pro Tag Team Champions. Primetime has the distinction of winning the tag team belts with two separate partners. His original partner, who he is reunited with right here, and also as part of the Kings of the North with Alex Cloud. But Bro Canada back in the house. And out comes the Hellfire Club. Cullen Creed in the front. Vin Brawley following up. These two men, if you haven't seen these two big hosses in action, you might be in for a treat. They have yet to lose in SuperNova Pro. These two men led by Nate Hatcher. Match of the Year candidate, Nate Hatcher. Who came just short at unrestricted. About 5 seconds short of becoming Grand Prix champion. But there's big Cullen Creed. And there's Vin Brawley. Nate Hatcher says there's more to come. And I gotta be honest, I'm here for all of it. Bro Canada, Hellfire Club. Bro Canada showing a little solidarity. Nice tag team match. Number one contendership is a go. Vin Brawley. Oh, psych out lariat. Vin Brawley going up against the much smaller opponent in primetime DeMar Bennett. DeMar Bennett doesn't play many games. Many games. Primetime keeping the bigger man grounded. Very smart. Reverse DDT variation. Shh. Neckbreaker. Nicely done by Primetime. If I was Primetime, I'd let the big heavy Vaughn Carter take the majority of this match. So right now, Vin Brawley's doing bad things to the arm of DeMar Bennett. And then just like stomping in his guts. Not to be confused with the hit single stomping in the nuts. Vin Brawley, oh! Just a stomp wash to the side of the head of DeMar Bennett. Now he's in the bad neighborhood. Cullen Creed holding up the poor kid. The kid's got spunk. Former tag team champ, former cruiserweight champ. But he's still in the bad neighborhood. Pump handle gutbuster. And Vin Brawley and Cullen Creed have taking a majority of this match. Primetime trying to fight his way out. Kind of a half and half neck breaker combo nation. Shh, neck breaker. Whee! Looks like a lot of fun, I ain't even gonna lie. And Primetime on the comeback. Heel kick. Vin Brawley still on his feet. Eats a code breaker because he's Canadian. Ref is down. Huge body slam. Wait, we ain't done. Assisted standing moonsault. But Vin Brawley eats it, gets back up on his feet. Front slam, no reversal by Vin Brawley. Well, he's ready to put this one to bed. Brawl buster. Vaughn Carter kicking out at 2. I think he's still kind of fresh enough, still has a little bit of energy in him. We have yet to see Cullen Creed actually in this match legally. It's been all Vin Brawley just taking out Bro Canada. Huge pump kick. And Vaughn Carter eats it. Belly to belly. Also huge. Vin Brawley laid up against the ropes. And just flung off the ropes with that front slam. There's a lariat. There's a second. The big heavy in control of this one right now. No way. Choke slam. What a huge display of power. Oh, Cullen Creed finally makes it inside the ropes. And gets rocked by Primetime. Pump handle power slam. I heard 3. Ref is saying 2. We got ourselves a Hellfire $2.99 chicken wing special. Extra hot, muy caliente edition. Vaughn Carter has been on a roll. Vin Brawley, though, trying to fight his way out of the bad neighborhood. Since Vaughn Carter into the bad neighborhood, Vaughn moves. German. And Vin Brawley stalls all the momentum. Vaughn Carter sent into the corner. Wow. What a tag team move. Cullen Creed trying to fight off Primetime as he broke up the pin, but Primetime, little shot in the face. Nope, you get in here. You get in here right now. Cullen Creed taking out both members of Bro Canada on the solo dolo. Cullen Creed now stepping to the outside. I have no idea. I thought he was going to have some smoke with Primetime. Big Heavy. Gave the Big Heavy some time. Get back up on his feet. Tags in Primetime. Primetime is in. Headbutt. Cullen Creed ate that headbutt. Punched Primetime into another dimension. Primetime did, however, find his way back through the wormhole. I don't know how dimensions work. Heel kick just eaten by Big Cullen Creed. It sits your ass down. Oh, gotcha. So it's just with the heel kick. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. Goes for the cutter. Steve Taylor's in the house. He gets a dub. Primetime went for that corkscrew lariat thing that he does. Corkscrew forearm. Got caught. Call it a wild. Into the pin. Primetime kicking out at 2. Well, that's just been kind of nuts. Arm drag counter. Whoa. Whoa, Rana. And in comes the big heavy Von Carter. A bear hug into a spine buster. That's new. A backbreaker. Prepare for trouble. Make it a double. And now sent to the corner. Oh! He violated the spear rule and got snuffed by Cullen Creed. But the big heavy fighting his way out of the bad neighborhood. He's gonna get out the hood someday. Cullen Creed fighting his way out of the bad neighborhood. Now we have a stalemate. Sidewalk slam. Von Carter was going for that choke slam. Cullen Creed just too smart. Heel kick variation. Cullen Creed just eating every shot that Primetime throws at him. Heel kick got right back up. Boom. There's another one. Oh, Cullen Creed stayed down. Primetime going up top. Air Canada. Almost got the 3 count. Vince Brawley last minute. And Primetime just got speared onto his own face. Just lawn darted into the mat. And Cullen Creed just sits up after all of that. Throws Primetime around. Primetime needs to get out of that. Primetime getting sent into the bad neighborhood. We're going coast to coast like butter and toast. Vin Brawley just grabs Primetime. Suplex to the outside. Cullen Creed just cold chilling. Now Primetime and Vin Brawley going at it. Oh. Primetime smart with the counters. Now Cullen Creed out there, come get some. I will say if this match does end in a count out, these two teams will go at it again next week. There's that corkscrew forearm. Drop kick to the side of the head. Crowd loving it right now. Primetime showing a lot of heart in this one. Meteor, great Linkin Park album. Dr. Mark's out. You really got to listen to it. Bro Canada will take the win in this one. Look at that huge choke slam. I don't know what they call that, but that was awesome. Cullen Creed just disrespecting Primetime throughout. Primetime gets his revenge. Air Canada. But no #1 contendership. They will celebrate the win. And that's cool. It'll be a W in the books. But no contendership. We're going to do this again. Folks, I forgot to tell you. As we get into Eddie Van Hazard versus Andres Calderon. This beef is not squashed. But what I forgot to tell you was, Steve Taylor tried to make his way out of the arena after dropping Hugo Lazarus. He was stopped by Nasty Nick on his way out, said, no, no. I see you got your gym bag. I know there's wrestling gear inside of it. You're going to make your SuperNova Pro debut tonight. So later on tonight, you'll get to see the debut of Sudden Death Steven Taylor. He's Steven Taylor. I don't know why I call him Steven Taylor. He just prefers Steve. So Sudden Death Steve Taylor against opponent unknown at this point. But hey, who knows? I know Lazarus was busted open earlier getting treated at a local medical facility. I don't know if it was from the sudden death or from the beating from Bake, but either way, Hugo Lazarus not in the building. So Steve Taylor safe to throw cutters tonight. Did you get a live shot at the Blackout Arena? And another member of Steel City Strong Style, Eddie Van Hazard. Eddie Van Hazard, very impressive showing at Unrestricted. I keep talking about Unrestricted. That's because it was an amazing supercard. And just out of nowhere is Andres Calderon. Calderon stopping EVH's entrance. Hey, this match is a go. Duck under. EVH kick to the side. There's another single leg drop kick, almost a shotgun kick. Then Kawada kicks. Had to be confused with koala kicks, which are way cuter. Roaring elbow. EVH throws, finally gets the vest off. Sweet and sour suplex. It's looking like Calderon's plan backfired to the extreme. As EVH is taking full control of this one. There's another. Ooh, that was a very sharp, quick half and half. Sweet and sour on the outside. Oh! Get a forearm. Calderon just 1,000 fists a second, like a Machamp. EVH was able to fight him off, but still looks like Calderon got the better of the exchange. Calderon with the steady stomps, preventing EVH from getting up in any way, shape, or form. Our referee on Blackout, Todd Cannon, just letting the stomps happen. EVH avoids a kick, gets a moonsault out of it, stops all of Calderon's up. I spoke too soon. I was going to say stopped all of Calderon's momentum. Calderon sending EVH back out to the playground. The old German announce team is in the building. Hans Franz Michel. Not only serving high-class wrestling, but all of us here at the Triad. They're getting all kinds of stupid guap. Oh my gosh. EVH is getting disrespected on the outside. Finally got some offense in. EVH sending Calderon in, follows up. An old stump puller. EVH in the corner. Had enough of feeling disrespected. Runs through. Hazard kick. EVH for a second time tonight said it's over. It is not over. EVH have in mind. Irish whipping to the corner. Low kick. I think I know what's happening here. Regatta driver. Now it's over. And he didn't signal that it was over, but it's over. And EVH scoring a huge victory. There's the hazard kick. I thought it was over there. It was not over there. It was over here. EVH solidifying. There's a kick taking out the leg. Then the regatta driver. And 1, 2, 3. EVH making Andres Calderon pay for rushing the ring. Nobody stops EVH's entrance. So we move on. What's the next match on the card, folks? I'm getting word. Ben Dunn has taken the mantle. Says he wants to get his first dub in SP dub against Steve Taylor. Steve Taylor laughed. So it's Steve Taylor making his SuperNova Pro debut against Ben Dunn, former Carney. I'm very excited, honestly, even though Steve Taylor's means of making his first impression probably wasn't the smartest. Here we are still dealing with a member of High Class Wrestling's Elite 8. 10-time High Class Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, multiple-time Hybrid Champion, Tag Team Champion. Never really delved into the Ultraviolet division, which is weird. But Steve Taylor, we wanted to get him last season, got him this season. I can't believe I'm going to see Steve Taylor and Victor Black on the SuperNova Pro card in 2019. And out comes Big Ben Dunn, the journeyman. 3 decades plus. Nearing 4 decades. Man has been everywhere, done everything. Very old school. And I can appreciate that. He's so old school, he doesn't come out to music or nothing. He just walks to the ring. That's super old school. Ben Dunn looking very focused. Top of that horseshoe head looks very shiny tonight. And out comes sudden death Steve Taylor. Steve Taylor. Brought some merch with him. Must say, I'm totally digging that shirt. I might buy one after this match, but he's still a despicable human being. Already made $20 off the missed cutter in the tag team match. Steve Taylor, multiple Triad Award winner. Like I said, member of the Elite 8 in High Class Wrestling. Feud of the Year 2013 with Bate. Many consider it to be the greatest rivalry in the history of the Digital Triad. Steve Taylor feeling himself tonight. Ben Dunn. Sudden death. This match is a go. Sudden death drop kick. Steve Taylor just laying into Ben Dunn right now. Ben Dunn, though, fighting his way out. Kick to the gut. Old school. Dunn now fully in control. Steve Taylor, I don't think he was ready. Ben Dunn was ready. Bonesaw is ready. Went for the chop one too many times, though. A raging redhead from Newark, New Jersey. I was going to say taking over, but Ben Dunn right now is taking over. Ben Dunn could get the jabroni. Oh, I was going to say he could get the jabroni tonight. It's the lariat. Big boot. Just stomping out Steve Taylor. I think Steve Taylor is playing around a little too much. Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover. X Factor in the building. Just now getting this. Nice to see X Factor. Hope he's resting up, because on the next episode of Voltage, he has a #1 contenders match. Steve Taylor fights to maintain control of this match. Ben Dunn having none of it. Ben Dunn mountain. Fist to a face. We could have a Jeremy Jabroni going on tonight. No, elbow to the face. Jersey Turnpike. And that's all it took. He didn't even have to go to his arsenal of sudden deaths. Oh, you got what you just... Hey, you called it. X Factor called it. There's the Jersey Turnpike. Steve Taylor toying with Ben Dunn. Ben Dunn was ready to wrestle, but in the end, sudden death proved his mettle. Wins his debut match. Here we go. Tag team championships on the line. Next Gen taking on Adrenaline Underground. This match requested by Ingimoto himself, who was in Japan. X Factor calling the Underground. They are like butter because they have been on a roll. They're like old butter. They've been on a roll. But Next Gen is young and hungry. And they've been dying for their opportunity. For some gold. They finally got their shot. To be honest, this shot was owed to them since last year. So here we go, folks. Tag Team Championship on the line. Zaya Washington on your left, Pete Young on your right. They are Next Gen. I'm not going to sleep the skills of these two men. Also, next week on SuperNova Pro Blackout, we'll have a debuting tag team. It could be the Next Gen in line for a title shot. Next Gen looking super focused tonight. They have to be, because they're being welcomed to the Underground. Evan Richards and Chris Cash have had a stranglehold on those tag team belts since regaining them. Still clowning with the Underground. That was a Tupac clue. I didn't know that. So we got Next Gen. Hold on. I'm jumping the gun here. Tag Team Champions on the line. First, challengers. Both of these men from Houston, Texas. Zaya Washington, Pete Young. They are Next Gen. They are next in line. And the champions from Detroit, Michigan. Chris Cash, Evan Twist Richards. They are the Adrenaline Underground. Huge response from the crowd. underground. Next gen. We're talking all kinds ahead. Oh, now we got a miscommunication. Whoa. Evan Richards says, I got this. And Pete Young going at it as their partners were fighting for a second. Gator roll. Pete Young showing his amateur side, then showing his street side. And Richards back up on his feet. Tags in Chris Cash. Sweet and sour suplex from Chris Cash. Chris Cash, a smaller man at 216 pounds, but that kid has some strength. Cash turning it all around. X Factor cheering on the underground. I think Chris Cash is feeling the energy. Oh, now he's feeling that backbreaker. Now Gator roll. Pete Young is in full control of this match. Every time I say that, somebody hits a surprise ninja. Chris Cash back up in it though. Just trying to pop Pete Young's head off his neck. Knees to the gut. Chris Cash 100% feeling it right now. He's working on the legs. Kind of a figure four variation, just stretching out the knee. Pete Young uses that same leg, says, I'm cool, I'm cool. Then comes Zaya Washington. I'm actually pretty excited to see this one. These two athletic men going at it. Quick DDT from Washington. Cash, though, with the dread breaker. Snapmare in the corner. Masaki kick. Chris Cash trying to figure out his next move. Zaya Washington gets up on his feet, though. Ran at Chris Cash, ate a back elbow, but we're going strike for strike tonight. Counter from Cash. Black Russian leg sweep. Yeah, I said it. Shout out to Sandman. Spanish fly. And Zaya Washington just gets up and just disrespects Chris Cash right in his own corner. Alley-oop. X Factor brings up a good point. Chris Cash tried to cut the ring in half, but Zaya Washington has been amazing since getting into this ring. Super kick. One count. Didn't even get the respect of a 2 count. Evan Richards, you disrespectful bastard. And sent to the bad neighborhood. Do the H-Town Stomp tag. H-Town Stomp tag. Then a slide through. Almost. Next Gen was that close from being our new World Tag Team Champions, but Evan Richards feeling good right now. On the comeback trail, Chris Cash on the outside. Belly to back suplex. Pete Young getting all this work right now. Pete Young, pretty strong guy in his own right. Got a jawbreaker for all that strength. Pete Young, throat first across that ring apron. 9 out of 10 scientists will believe that is the hardest part of the ring. Pete Young, though, he good. Kid has Sato blood and T1000 metal. Huge whip into the corner. Oh, surprise ninja with the trip. Kick out DDT. It looks like Pete Young has been completely busted open. He is a member of the Bloody Masquerade, rocking a crimson mask, but still full of himself right now. But it's time to take a trip. Dead Man Wonderland. Oh, Evan Richards just a step short. Tiger. This match was almost over after Dead Man Wonderland. As I watched him a little too quick. Breaks up the pin. Now Chris Cash taking on the super bloody Pete Young. Doesn't even know where he is right now. Super kick. Into the straitjacket. Cash out 3. The cashioning. Pete Young kicks out. I don't know how he kicked out, but he kicked out. Now he's fighting back. Whoa! Ow! What a clutch German suplex. And Pete Young just disrespecting Adrenaline Underground in their own corner. Young sends Cash to the corner. Almost got the 3 count off that tag team maneuver. I was just in awe. 1 count. Chris Cash, disrespectful. Zai Washington says it's over, but it's never over when you're in the ring with Chris Cash. Huge powerbomb, though. Smart maneuvering by Washington. Try to keep Chris Cash off. Chris Cash is all he is the adrenaline in the Adrenaline Underground. And Paler style DDT. Going up top. Senpai, notice you. Pete Young gets laid out. Chris Cash feeling it. This might be the beginning of the end of the Next Gen. Lariat, plus another lariat, plus a heel kick. Spanish fly. Evan Richards trying to get himself together. It looks like Chris Cash is going to have to finish this one on his own, and he does. What a match. Pete Young tried his best. Once he got busted open, that was it. There's that kick out DDT. Adrenaline Underground with the Dead Man Wonderland. But Pete Young, no disrespect to Next Gen. And here's this toss up belly to back combination. but it wasn't enough. Chris Cash finishing the match with a Spanish fly. Your winners, still champs, still clowning with the underground. And they still don't have number one contenders. Hopefully by the next Supercard, we'll have that situation sorted out. But your winners for the night. And still drilling underground. So we come to the main event. And I can't believe that in over 2 decades of Jeff Powell wrestling, he has never once faced Victor Black one-on-one. There have been some tag matches or whatever. You know, triple threat. Oh, triple threat. That's intriguing. Steve Taylor's here. Jeff Powell's here. We're one short. Yeah. You know, the Disciples versus triple threat. And all that going back to generations 3 and 4 and 5 even of high class wrestling. All pre-televised, never faced each other. Tonight you are watching history unfold. But you'll get the main event against Victor Black. X-Factor just had to let us know that he was correct, and I will give him props. He said it from the jump before the match even started. AU was coming through. Now comes a very upset main event. This man fills his dough. Victor Black practically cost him the SuperNova Pro World Championship. I mean, probably not wrong. And you've been focused. And there he is. Victor Black. We got King Feck in the feed. One of the men who will be debuting next week. Also, shout out to Omega. Thanks for watching. But this is our main event, featuring the main event and Victor Black. Neckbreaker early from Jeff Powell. Shout out to you. Thanks for bringing friends over. X Factor calling the main event to win this one, but don't sleep on Victor Black. Shout out to all the new people. Thank you for tuning in to SuperNova Pro. You are watching the main event between Victor Black and the main event Jeff Powell. Yes, the main event is in the main event. Feel free to subscribe, check out our backlog, and enjoy the triad. And next week, in fact, I see you. Buckle bomb. But enjoy, because next week, you debut here on next week's episode of Blackout. Victor Black. Appreciate it. Stick around. Enjoy the product. As Victor Black now in control. That reclining camel clutch. Nice counter by the main event. There's that shoulder claw. Been using that for some weird reason. We're always looking for new talent. I often say I'm always looking for new talent. Inbox is open. Huge spine buster from the main event. Looking to finish this bad boy off. Is that the original Skyliner? That was the original Skyliner. Went for that Tiger Bomb. Victor Black, well scouted. Now forearm sends Jeff Powell out to the playground. Oh, we're quickly going back in. Oh, I thought I was going to see some aerial offense from Victor Black, which would have been a rarity. Another spine buster into the cover. Victor Black, member of high-class wrestling. Right now, stalling butterfly. Yo, X Factor's talking mad smack like Victor Black didn't put it on him last year. That's okay, he's SuperNova Pro now, so he can talk that smack. Jeff Powell off the deadlift. Showing all the power right now. Victor Black, one of the best to do it. As is the main event. These two have a beef going back to the beginning of the season. And there's yet another spine buster. Looks like Victor Black got caught up on those ropes. 2 count. There's one thing I can say about Victor Black is that he is resilient. You don't get the 12 World Heavyweight Championships by giving up. Victor Black looking to make a statement. And here's the namesake of the show. It's the Blackout. It's the Jeff Powell cares not for your submissions. Apparently. Victor Black trying to go for that forearm again. No sirree, Bob. Skyliner. The original and still the best. And Jeff Powell gets a measure of revenge. And X Factor is 2 for 2 on his predictions on the night. I believe that's the first Skyliner. It took like 7 Spinebusters and 2 Skyliners to finish this one. I'm pretty sure this is far from over between these two. There's the finishing Skyliner. And a winner of this one, the main event. Like I said, this battle will be far from over. I thank everyone for watching tonight. If you came in late, check the rest of the show. It was a doozy. I'm going to post links on this episode. Check out not only myself here at SuperNova Pro, all of us, but also Blitz Wrestling Organization and High Class Wrestling. We are the 3 heads that make up the digital triad. But for all the talent here tonight, all the winners and the losers, for Adrenaline Underground for retaining, for Jeff Howe for getting some sort of revenge. I am the commentator who flaps in the night. I am Chip Stackworth. Be kind to yourself and each other. Stay fresh, cheese bags.